Hello, it's Sam Masick, and I'm going to be giving my senior reflection. So, I've only been going to St. Ignace for 2 years. I started high school at a different school, but yeah, so my story starts at the former school that I went to, and you know, before high school, I never really experienced um, adversity. And I'd always heard that when high school came, things start to get real. And before high school, you're a kid, and after high school, you're an adult. And so something goes on in between. And there were a lot of challenges in the in between for me, especially in my first 2 years of high school. Um, so everything was great until like the middle or the end of my freshman year. Things started going downhill. Because I was very young and immature, and I was very selfish and just like self-concerned, only concerned about myself, and I didn't know how to be a good friend when I was that age. And so I kind of ended up losing all of my friendships. I had great friendships, I just didn't know how to keep them and maintain them, so I ended up losing them by my own bad doing. And in that time, I developed anxiety, and I started getting, through my sophomore year, I started getting depressed with my situation. And eventually, I just realized I had to get out and get in a new environment. And so I transferred to St. Ignace. And up to this point, that was probably the greatest decision in my life, because coming into St. Ignace, I was scared and I was worried that it was going to be a mistake and that I was going to miss what little I had left at my old school. But I was very wrong. Immediately when I came to St. Ignace, I was just accepted, and I was just immediately just accepted into part of the community, and immediately I just felt a part of something like great that I hadn't felt at my old school. And it was like a very positive, I felt very positive. I got very positive vibes from St. Ignace, and that helped me become, I was a very negative person before I came to St. Ignace, and that helped me to become a lot more positive. And just through like all of the teachers and all of like the talks, just through actually like genuinely paying attention and like wanting to learn as much as I could so that I could become a happier and just better person. And I also learned how to be a good friend at St. Ignace, and I learned that through other people being good friends to me, and so I learned how to reciprocate that. But before I could do that, I had to learn to be selfless, and I had to learn to put others before myself, and just to be genuine and not try to be someone who I wasn't. And I think that's very important for everyone in high school. There's a lot of pressure to just be cool and to try and be someone who you're not so that you fit in. But at St. Agnes, it's a lot more of, it's a community of just like acceptance and love, and so you don't have to try to be someone you're not. Like St. Agnes is going to, as a community, is going to accept you for who you are and love you for who you are, but at the same time make you a better person if you just let it happen and work with it and participate in it. So yeah, so my 2 years at St. Ignace have been invaluable to me. Like, I cannot be more grateful for where I ended up. All of the relationships that I've formed, I hope I keep with me for the rest of my life, hopefully. The friendships and all of the mentorships from teachers. And just, I gained so much knowledge at St. Agnes, and I appreciate that very much. And so yeah, I guess what I want all of you younger students to take away from this is that oh shoot, I'm gonna have to edit this. Oh no. Guess what I want younger students listening to this to take away is that life is better when you live it for other people, and God meant us to live for other people and for Him. And so if you find yourself just so fed up with or so like in your own head and just like living for you, just you, and just like trying to find your own, where can I get pleasure? Like every day you wake up and think, all right, where am I going to get pleasure today for myself, and where am I going to just gain happiness for myself? Ultimately, you're not going to find happiness living like that. I found happiness personally from just going out and thinking the complete opposite of that. Where am I going to bring other people joy today? And I was the best at that because I had lived my whole life in the first mindset of trying to bring my own happiness, but I've gotten better, and I hope to keep getting increasingly better at that, better at loving others and living for others. Well, not living for others, living for God through loving others. And so, yeah, that's what I would say to all of you younger students is just be selfless, be genuine, be kind, and if you do that and you participate, you're not only going to find happiness, you are going to make St. Agnes an even stronger and just more flourishing community. And so, yep, Sam Masick, class of 2020. I'm out. See ya.